I feel very encouraged this evening that there are so many people who are really engaged around the front line. I consider, sir, Key West is a frontline state. You're going to face many of the challenges and hazards that the environmental instability is going to bring. My sense is that you're aware of this. You're doing the best you can. We want to offer your city every encouragement possible. We want to learn from your city as you go forward in many of the experiments that you're attempting now. We like the fact that you're a destination city. And when you're a destination, you bring people here who are here to play, but also they can learn. In the hotels, I'm impressed with the effort at water conservation, energy conservation, chemical conservation through the towel programs. We don't change them every day. It's a small things, Mr. Mayor, that people are able to do, and you feel heroic about it. It's not a big thing to have my towel or sheet remain 2-3 days, but the payoff for the environment is very, very big. And we watch these little things, sir, that you're attempting. I like the values that you're inculcating, and you're beginning at home. Environment must begin at home. And your own children, you are introducing us to the fact that they are going to get the right environmental values. We learned about what is happening in terms of the city, the garden programs, and really, sir, we feel very encouraged. We work with governments at the highest level. But when you're going to deal with the life-size level, you've got to work with the people. As I told you, we are very good in one dimension, and we are going to try to work as closely as we can with you. And Sir Peter, we very much are impressed with the voice that you're adding to our cause, to the seas and oceans, the passions that you're adding to what we're trying to do, and most importantly, and perhaps most sadly, is the humor that you bring to the table. We have a laugh, Sir Peter. And if you can laugh, you can learn. And we like your spirit that violence is only one dimension of human interaction. We can resolve conflict. We can certainly engage each other intensely, passionately, fiercely, but not in a way that's violent. And I have a feeling that the benign approach, certainly as a wolf and your battles indicate, it is possible to ritualize conflict, to play it through. And I think I told you, Sir Peter, the UN is a ritual. We ritualized the Cold War. We became a kind of theater for drama. We were the sacred drama. We had costumes, personages, lines, actors and actresses who took the stage and were able to ritualize that. And I think we need more rituals. And sir, I hope your city may become a city that might help us to work these things through non-violently. And I think the battles that you have here through the Conch Republic, where you can resolve the difference, you can highlight the problem, you can educate us without firing a shot. And that is very encouraging. But most important, Sir Peter, we like the fact that the Navy and the Coast Guard are here. We think they are a potential for doing good, and when listening to the stewardship commitment that both the Navy and the Coast Guard has certainly articulated this evening, we would like to build that kind of culture, the culture of stewardship, environmental stewardship among your armed services. I was surprised some years ago when NATO became interested in environmental issues. And we know a little bit about what the US Navy is doing because we work with them. We're talking about the ozone issue and some of the chemicals that they were using. And we would really hope that our small effort within the big idea might create a catalyst for positive change. The repurposing that you're talking is quite possible. And as we look around the world, and I was in China after the election, and was rather amazed that the headline was screamed, "It's cool to be Americans again." Maybe, just maybe, the American will regain, through repurposing, its prominence in the world, and we will have again the leadership that the United Nations seem endowed to perform. And we hope, sir, that you might be able to give the oceans what it deserves, and we hope to begin here in the United States. So, Mr. Mayor, thank you very much, sir. we welcome, we certainly appreciate the fact that you took the time and the generosity of spirit that you're here to tell us what you hope to do, and we look forward to supporting you. So thank you very much.
Brown, I'd kind of like to go around the table, start with Alison. Just general impressions, ideas, thoughts, stuff that evening's generated in individual mind.
I think that we show so much promise here, not only from the people around the table, but from what we've seen happen in the community just within the past couple of years. I am very honored that the Waves of Change saw Key West as a possibility and pulled us all together here. And I think that we can really bring that cause to the next level.
Well, I think it's been a great conversation, and it's about how you message these issues that were brought up to people and get people together and motivated to take an action. I think this is a great first step for our community.